Gender where side beer.
The graphic maybe it gave us a virus.
That's what it did.
That's probably it. Welcome to an episode of Into the West Comics. My name is Frank. The birthday boy Sonny is here. He's over in the lounge. He's relaxing. He's chilling. He's got his oh wow,
yeah. Man,
looking
Sun
good.
man.
Happy birthday, buddy!
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
I love you.
Younger. Yes.
I get younger. Yeah. What is it? Benjamin Buttons?
Yeah.
You got Benjamin.
Yeah. Sonny McButtons.
You got a Benjamin Button situation going on.
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I am definitely hungover.
Oh,
that's great.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's refreshing to know. You're enjoying your birthday.
I'm enjoying my birthday. I had a really good time. Went to dinner last night. I'm going to dinner again tonight. Got a penthouse at the Palms. Drank wine in a jacuzzi tub last night at 5 in.
Wait. More importantly, did you get your free scoop at Dairy Queen?
I did. I did.
All right.
That's what we really want.
Yeah, that was
That's what you guys really came.
That's what we
This is the content people are watching for.
Yes, that's the important.
Wine dinners and jacuzzis. Did you get your scoop over there at DQ?
Hey. Get back to the comic stuff, okay?
Sorry about that. All right.
Come on.
I'm usually pointing at Sonny right now.
You could do that.
Uncle Nephew Shane is here.
Good morning.
What's up?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Do it. Can you do both?
What do you mean, up and down?
Yeah. And then do the okay.
Yeah, a little bit. Pretty good. If I take my time.
He's having a fit.
I'm gonna ask you to do that 5 more times just because it's my birthday. just because it's my birthday.
All right. Let me see if I can.
For your birthday this year,
brow
Sonny,
exercises.
Shane would like to tell you to watch Severance.
Please. Season finale tonight, Sonny.
Is it?
Yeah,
This is your chance.
All right. I'll wait a couple more weeks.
Watch it in a hot tub with some ice cream.
I'll give it another go.
He already got his free scoop. He can't get another one.
Watch it in a hot tub with some ice cream and some wine.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I get so mad.
Whatever
at
you're
him.
feeling like.
What flavor did you get?
Pistachio.
Okay.
We're still on the ice cream.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. Let's talk more about Into the Ice Cream.
Into the ice cream.
Brother Marcus is here. He's
Hi.
you're in training right now for your new job.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yelling
thank you.
yelling at people getting their license.
It's fun.
Congratulations.
It's fun stuff. Yeah.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
I know.
you.
We get to hear him
Can you get the hookup on car registration?
No.
I might help you skip
We
the
don't
line
even
or
get the
something.
hookup.
Yeah, we don't even get the hookup. So
And this guy came back. I think it's because Paul is on assignment right now. He's at a Blockbuster getting his hair cut. Paul is on vacation or somewhere. Brother Rob is back.
yeah. All right.
I'm so happy.
He's at Bend Over,
came
Oregon. Is that what it is?
What?
Wow.
Bend, Oregon.
Bend?
Bend over?
Yeah.
Bend over.
Yeah,
You're
Bend
so
Over.
happy that what, Sonny?
I'm so happy that he came back. He doesn't have to sit in between me and Paul this week. So
I don't.
Probably makes it a little easier.
I said if I still had my long hair, I could just yell at you.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
okay. I don't have that anymore.
You
so
don't.
I won't channel my inner Paul.
Damn it.
They would reach across the table at each other.
So, guys, in this episode, we're probably not going to spend too much time on ice cream. We're going to check out a brand new trailer for. There's Blockbuster right there. There's
Wait, is that
Paul.
the
He's
Paul?
There's Paul.
inside.
You see him in the corner there?
Yeah, he's sitting down getting a haircut.
It's getting a compelling haircut.
We're going to check the new trailer for Ballerina as
La
part
Ballerina.
of the John Wick universe. We're going to spend some time in MCU theories and ideas there about what could be the two mystery films that Marvel could be hiding from us for next year. We're going to do a little copper drop where Shane will yell at us. And then we're going to get into Daredevil episode 4 and talk about what we think about the show so far and maybe what we think is going to be happening going forward.
So good.
So let's start. It feels like it's a birthday gift to Sonny because he gets to see Ana de Armas in a movie trailer.
It really is.
Shane, Sonny, why don't you go and introduce it?
So this is like the trailer. We also have John Wick actually playing in the background. You guys can't see it. So this is going to be the La Ballerina, the trailer for the newest installment of the John Wick world, the Wickverse.
JWU.
Wickverse, is that what we call
MCU JWU. Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
JW.
JW.
Oh,
In Slavic mythology,
that was awesome.
the Kikimara is a spirit that exists in the shadows.
The shadows.
To those with darkness in their hearts, she can be vengeful.
This needs to have a silent soundtrack like the
To
first Blade
innocent,
movie.
It will.
She can be a protector.
Oh.
It's up to you to choose.
Just shoot him in the crotch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the continent.
Great.
Those nads are gone.
I'm looking for the tribe with this mark.
It's his last thing.
Okay, yeah.
Needing to know is what got
It's
us
Daryl.
banished from the Garden of Eden. Are you prepared to be cast out again, Eve?
Yes. I'd like to go hunting.
Same.
Please be alone.
We're talking about different things. Man.
Large.
You have no idea what you just walked into.
It always looks dirty.
This is a Walking Dead tie-in too, right?
Yeah, it's the spin-off.
Pretty much.
There's a declaration of war if she's not called off.
Perhaps I can send someone to solve the problem.
Ooh-hoo-hoo. The Baba Yaga.
The Baba Yaga. Leave the wolf to its prey.
She sent you here to kill me?
Or you can leave.
I'm not leaving.
Your choice. This is your fate. And you cannot change it.
Let's go.
Rules.
And consequences.
It looks badass, no?
Yeah, I like it.
Come on
It's
now.
been a while since we had a good guy film like that. I think this could be
A good guy film with a bad
like
girl.
like a something
What the
that's
hell are
not
you
fast.
talking
Nothing like Fast and Furious. Or, something that you can just enjoy as a dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
we'll be enjoying that as dudes.
That's what
Yeah.
I'll be dudely enjoying that.
Last time we enjoyed a movie is Dudes.
Wonder Woman,
For
Craven.
the first Wonder Woman?
Craven,
Craven.
Madam Web.
Yeah, Madam Web.
Oh,
No. This looks good, dude. This looks really good. And anything in the John Wick universe, I think, is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Daryl's in it. Come on now. What?
yeah.
Is he playing Daryl Dixon?
Yeah.
Has he done much other than
He has his crossbow. He has his crossbow. Doesn't he always look dirty? Like he looks like he's like.
Where's Merle?
Merle's on top of that rooftop still, man.
Handcuffed to the bar on the rooftop still. No, my brother. He went with the governor, didn't he? And then he got killed.
He did go with the governor, and then he got killed.
Yeah.
This is a whole different subject.
Sorry.
But Daryl Dixon's in this movie. So
He
it's
is,
not
and it
really-
looks like he's like the target in which Ana de Armas needs to go get, and then she gets sent after by John Wick. So I'm interested to see what this dynamic, like
As long as they don't, because they overdid it with John Wick 3, as long as they don't overdo it here, it should be good. She needs to be tired. She needs to get beat up.
What do you mean, like overdo it? Like he's just he's just throwing people around. Body count 185.
Explain yourself.
Yeah.
He fell down like 3 flights of stone steps and just
No, that's
I'm
this
sorry,
one. No,
4.
that's this
Just
one. That's the
walked
one that's
away.
playing. That's the one that's playing in the background. He just,
is that the
walked-
one?
Yeah.
We're gonna watch it right now.
Dude, he gets thrown. Yeah, I was like four flights of
It
stairs.
was like 11 flights of stairs.
Twice.
When it happened in the movie, I'm
pops
like,
right back
all
up
right,
again.
let's come on, wrap it up.
That can't happen here.
We're
If it happens
comparing
here-
these to the Fast and Furious movies a minute ago, so it feels like we're kind of right on target.
I just hope. I can hope, can I? That they
John
don't-
Wick's
they
gonna
don't-
go to space in this next one. For
Yes.
sure.
Space Wick.
Go.
I feel like he's getting like less and less lines in every movie.
Yeah.
Like he just is like rules
Rules are meant
to be broken. And like that's all he has in like this whole movie. You're like, and he just like kills like 80 people.
He's just like Anthony Mackie. Just cut the check.
just keep writing them.
Cut the check.
They offered me cash.
Yep.
I took it.
Jokes aside, it looks kind of cool.
It
And
does.
I'm gonna be,
Yeah, it looks fun.
I'm gonna be watching it.
We're gonna
Yes.
be watching it the first
Absolutely.
night and yelling at each other.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably for sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
without a doubt. Without a
You gonna
doubt.
see it? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Oh, watch that. Sure.
Absolutely.
We're gonna watch it. Yeah.
Why wouldn't we?
I guess we're,
So my top 5 from last week.
Oh, this
Oh, that's
That
right.
is-
Ballerina
that's your
is
top
in your
five.
top
That's right.
five.
That's in my top
right.
5. Yeah.
That's right.
For summer
Blockbuster.
blockbuster films.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the other 4?
The live action of How to Train Your Dragon.
Yep.
for sure.
Fantastic Four.
Word.
And what happened?
I said word. I said word.
Yeah. Word.
That's 3, right? Wait, 2 more.
I forgot the other
Yep.
two
Oh, all right.
offhand, but yeah.
Not that memorable.
I think it was Wonder Woman 1984. And
Right. Oh, Jurassic World, the new Jurassic
that's right.
World.
Oh yeah. That was really cool.
Superman?
No,
Gun?
not that
No.
one. No, not at all.
Scarlett Johansson.
yep.
She's
There was another one that was coming out. Like it was 3 in June. It was
Hey, Paul's in the chat. Did you get a haircut?
What's up, Paulie?
Oh, the Thunderbolts would be good.
Oh, yeah, Thunderbolts is up
would be
there,
a
no?
good one. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it was my top 5, but that's one I think will do well.
Be a sleeper.
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah, for
Should
sure.
be.
That's what we said about Secret Invasion. Oh yeah, I'm never letting that go, bro.
Oh, bro.
It's a big sleeper. That's a big sleeper.
A snooze fest, if you will.
Oops.
Right. Yep. Like oh,
One word to explain that. Oops.
what? Oh, yeah, awkward.
And yikes.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
That's 2 words.
I think it's gonna be good though.
All right, Paul.
Are we all talking to Paul?
Just real
Tell me
He
happy
said
birthday,
no,
Paul.
no haircut. And Marcus is mad that it's not Henry Cavill.
Am I?
In what?
And Superman?
He said I'm on a wet
What?
ass mountain.
Oh, nice.
Oh, is he?
Oh, okay.
Is that new Cardi B song?
Yeah.
Right.
That's that. It's
W-A-M.
that wham. You out there climbing on some wet ass mountain. All right. So
Oh, no.
You're supposed to be the one that keeps things together. You're like
no.
making it way worse.
it's not working because you're not sitting in front of me. I'm looking at Shane making faces.
Dude, I know. I got this whole place over here to
Like, I
myself,
don't sit
man.
here, yeah.
Pimping over there.
All right. So what was I talking about? We're gonna talk about the MCU. Next year, they have a date locked in for February and November. We know that the Avengers Doomsday movie is supposed to be out next year in, I think it's May or July or something like that. No, it's in May, and then Spider-Man 4 is July next year. So my question to you guys is,
Ask it.
for these 2 dates, there is no confirmation for what we're getting as far as movies.
Yeah.
What projects could they be working on? And what's your best guesses? What projects do you think they could be working on that they're going to be releasing for these 2 dates next year? Next February and next November are the dates.
And these are just supposed to be surprise things that nobody.
These are
knows
Marvel
about?
films. There is
Films,
no
not series.
No, the series and stuff. We can get into that stuff in the coming weeks because
But
there's
film.
a bunch of shuffling around there too. I think. But yes, with the films next year, remember, Doomsday comes out next year in May.
Right.
Spider-Man comes out after that. The Spider-Man movie is rumored to take place in Battle World because it's going to be taking place between the 2 Avengers films.
Finally get a Miles Morales, probably.
So the February movie is before Avengers or Spider-Man. So what do you guys think we could be getting in February as far as a Marvel film?
Damn, dude, I have no idea.
Ghost
honestly.
Rider.
Oh, you wish, bro. Keanu Reeves, Ghost Rider.
Are we thinking that it is going to be a tie-in to Battle Worlds? Because
Probably.
Battle
I don't
Worlds
think it
had
has to be.
so many offshoots within that.
Right.
There was
There's a lot
I mean, I know I remember reading the Planet Hulk was happening at
Yeah.
that time. Red Skull had his own offshoot. You had Thor Battle Worlds. You literally had them all in that time frame. So like they could either be setting up, or I could also see that November one being one of those separate side stories as well.
It would make sense to be something involving the Hulk, I think.
Thor, perhaps.
Maybe
Yeah,
some
Thor
Thor
or something.
stuff. I honestly do not know because the way that they've been releasing movies and they wanted to cut back on all the stuff that they're putting out to go versus the quality versus the quantity aspect. I have no idea what they would put in between Spider-Man and Avengers Doomsday.
Sonny, with like a production schedule though, they're like when they have the Hall H stuff, they're announcing 2 Avengers movies, but they're not announcing what's going to be taking
Right.
place between this stuff. Like, do they not know, or are they just trying? I think they might be trying to keep something a secret. That
The War. Secret War. Get it?
oh,
Stay with me, bro. Damn, you guys suck,
I was
bro.
thinking Secret Invasion. So
You guys suck, dude.
so February we're just going to collectively say we have no idea. That's what you guys are saying in February. We
No.
have no
What do
idea.
you think?
well,
What do you think it is?
I don't know about February. I was thinking when you said November, I was thinking maybe they're inching closer to more of the X-Men stuff.
true.
Maybe because we'll have Fantastic Four. So Fantastic Four, there's a lot of things that can connect
They've announced
into this Fantastic
Wow,
They-
Connect
they've
4.
announced-
You
they
said
announced,
Connect and Fantastic Four in the same thing. That's
Adamantium
crazy.
exists.
That's
Paul is
awesome.
saying maybe that could be when they put the Blade movie out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Paul, please.
great.
Paul.
That was funny.
Eternals, the
Slapper.
sequel.
No, Paul.
That's never going to be a thing.
That's not
I hope
gonna
you guys know.
Paul's
right?
not even hearing you guys are teasing him.
It's never. The Blade movie is not happening.
No, it's not.
You'll watch it back later. And
I think that Sonny, there's one thing they could do. I don't know how fast they could do it with the production schedule and everything. The Blade thing is an option, but not for February.
No.
Next November is a possibility if they could get it. I mean, I'm talking about a movie that's been
together.
delayed for 6 years, so it's been developmental hell for a long time. So yeah, it's probably not likely to happen. But I don't see Marvel saying, well, you know what, just cancel those 2 dates. We'll just give them to somebody else. We'll give them back to Disney. They're not going to do that.
Insane.
something's under wraps.
They're going to try to, I think they're trying to do something, and it doesn't have to be necessarily connected to what they're doing with the Avengers films. Maybe this is when we're getting Young Avengers.
With who?
Wasn't that going to be a TV show?
Probably.
I think they've gone back and forth about it. I don't know.
Is it Young Avengers, or are they prepping for Champions?
It
Or is
might
that the
be-
same?
I think it's more likely to be
Because
Champions.
it's almost the same cast.
Yeah, it is.
In the
I
comic.
think marketing wise, they would call them the Young Avengers. It
For
would
sure.
probably be like a little easier just to do that. They set a little bit of it. What was the dude at the end of She-Hulk? Was it Hulk's son, right?
Scar.
Right? We got
Who's also
Hulk Jr.
tied into Planet Hulk.
right.
Right.
Interesting.
But they
I don't
can't
know,
have a
man.
movie. They can't have a movie named Hulk or with Hulk in the title.
Why? Oh, the licensing.
The licensing
Planet
with
H.
Universal. Planet H.
There you go.
Planet Green, dude. That's angry.
Planet Green Planet.
Angry planet.
All you need is the Hulk hands pulling apart a green H for the poster, and that's it.
What if they're doing like a Midnight Suns thing, like secretly, and that could be the February thing?
That would be great.
And then in November, you have something that's not connected to.
But
Is
that would
Blade a piece of that?
yes, Blade
Oh,
is
absolutely.
Blade would be a
Blade
piece
is
of that.
required.
Yeah.
Blade would be required. But
He'd be a voiceover still, even if
Just like in the corner, they don't even show him. He's just like a voiceover.
That would be too
Could
cool.
that be his introduction to the MCU?
I wish.
it would be. But I don't think Marvel likes black people too much, dude.
Woo!
Because
What
you
about-
got Jonathan, Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
You know, more and more starting to come out with Blade and or Wesley Snipes and how his relationship with Marvel was kind of that there were some issues there between him and Kevin Feige. So I don't know what's happening with Mahershala.
I'm sure Kevin Feige. I was going to say something really bad.
But do you think that?
Oh no.
Do you think the issues with
No, I can't.
Mahershala Ali and Blade getting developed is
No.
on his end?
No.
I don't think it's on his end. I think it's them not being able to get anything going. They've had
Right.
3 directors,
Literally 3
and I think 3 or 4 writers.
Right.
So it's not
How
organized.
do you not
Right.
write? How are you not able to write this?
I don't know how complicated
That's what's killing me right now.
The idea that we
That's
want to
impossible.
do is we want to have a guy who kills vampires.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go, let's storyboard it. And then they're like, I'm stumped. They can't put it
Yeah,
together.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, the guy
That's
kills
why I'm just like,
vampires? Can't do it.
I can't think of
it's so
anything.
weird to me. Yeah. Okay, then we'll hire the guys who are doing Daredevil, have them write it, and then get an actor, get a director that is willing to, who was the director from the original Blade movies?
Christopher Nolan.
False.
I just thought for a second.
I was
after you
like,
said,
wait,
I was
I was
like,
like,
that ain't right.
Hey,
Stand by.
but hey, now I would be I'd be all right with
Dude,
that
absolutely.
because if Christopher Nolan
gonna
takes
do
the
it.
reins, he's going to reinvent some stuff. Blade.
Stephen Norrington?
Yeah, Stephen Norrington.
Well,
he
then
directed League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh,
All right.
And
I didn't hate that movie.
I didn't hate that movie either. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it.
Return to Oz. He directed that in 1985. Return to
lost me
Oz.
That's the one with, what's his name? Oh my gosh. What is his name? The Franco brother, right? Return
No,
to
no,
Oz?
no. Return to Oz. That's 1985. Was that movie? He made that movie.
But there was that sequel with Franco in it.
Oz the Great and Powerful.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
oh wow,
Oh, good. Wow.
a little almanac over there.
Sorry.
See you. He's really passionate about the Ozverse.
I've always said that about Frank.
The original Blade trilogy had 3 different directors.
Of course it did.
Right.
Of course it did.
Too.
And they all felt like different like film vibes. You know what I
Right,
mean?
they
Like
did.
none of them there was no cohesion at all.
Right.
I don't
get that to-
understand how they can't make this work.
It
The
seems
lead actor
odd.
of your other franchise passed away,
Right.
and you made a sequel to it.
Right.
You can't figure out a way to make a Blade movie.
Yeah.
Can't Guillermo del Toro make this movie? Wouldn't that be
Probably.
nice if he
Great.
did
That'd be
I'd
sick.
get Guillermo from the taco shop to make it.
Make
Get
this
anybody to make it. I'll take anyone.
movie, dude.
At this
take
point, a
anyone.
movie is what's needed.
Give me the movie, dude.
What's his name? Was it Sam Raimi? What's
Sam Raimi.
Oh, yeah, Sam Raimi can
I
make it.
wish that would be sick.
Yeah.
Do it. M Night Shyamalan Blade movie.
Oh no.
What?
No, that would be terrible.
What
That
be
would
the-
be
what
awful.
would be the twist?
Okay, so
woo-woo.
The twist.
Yeah,
has to be.
I think it's a
There
missed
are no
op-
vampires.
It was all
Sonny-
a dream.
Sonny, I think it would
see
be a missed
vampires.
opportunity though for them because they have so much time. There's probably going to be some type of delay with
course.
one of these Avengers films or the Spider-Man movie. There's
course.
probably going to be a delay. Most likely, there's going to be a delay. They could take advantage of these 2 dates and they could do something and not connect it to this whole multiverse. Everybody's sick of the multiverse anyway. You have 2
so sick of it.
You have 2 opportunities, 2 dates that are 9 months apart to where you could do something that's not connected to this other stuff and have some people get interested in something. Maybe they could do something with the X-Men. Make it do
that's-
something based on a
that's-
character
once
at
again,
least.
It seems like that's what the way that they were going at the end of what do we get when we get the new Beast and the Homegirl. Was that multiverse of
The Marvels.
Was that,
That
in
was
the
the
Mar- no, no,
Marvels.
That was
no.
the Marvels
Marvels.
post-credit scene.
Yeah, that was the Marvel.
Damn, that sucked. So the Beast that they
The old
showed.
Beast too. It wasn't even the new Beast.
No. That was interesting. That
It
guy
was,
was
it
weird
was
looking.
Kelsey Grammer.
It was
He was
Kelsey
the
Grammer.
original
Yeah.
Beast,
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
not the new guy.
Listen,
Yeah, he was the original Beast.
I liked
still
the
say-
design of this one though. I'm not gonna lie. I liked the design of Bro. He had like the little spectacles and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
I still say there's a possibility. We haven't seen Ryan Gosling in a minute. I say there might be a Ghost Rider film still.
Oh,
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
Yeah, that was like
That would
floated
be-
like a year and a half back.
Because is he official?
Did he
Is he
have-
official
Wait a
signed
minute.
on
Wait
for
a minute.
something?
It was a while ago,
Or
He's
was
a
that
part
a
of-
rumor?
but they have him in the MCU. They just haven't said
They haven't
he's
used
said
him.
anything.
involved in.
Wait a minute.
This is what I'm saying.
When does Spider-Man Noir come out?
oh damn!
What happened?
That's the Sony thing
They-
that comes out next year.
They
At the
released
end of
some
the
i-
year on Amazon. I
They
think.
released some images of him
did.
in the mask, and it looks like really dope.
Let's look it
Right.
up.
I forgot about that because I was like, wait a minute.
Brendan's in the chat. I think he can tell us if I'm gonna check it out real quick.
Yeah. Because I think
Talk amongst yourselves.
Because I mean, from what I see, like some of the images, some of the stills, it looks pretty good. I mean, Nicolas Cage looks pretty good as a noir.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
It's in development still. Amazon, MGM are co-producing.
It's a
You're
series, though.
co-producing.
It's not a
Yeah.
movie.
It's a
series.
series. Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't
Because when you
say-
mentioned Ghost Rider, I was like, wait a minute, but we have someone. He played Ghost Rider, and
But is he also?
Nicolas Cage.
Is that not? Is it not under Sony? That's not MCU technically, is it?
No, it is not.
no,
So technically, Cage could come back.
Right.
also.
because kind of like
See why not?
Yeah, because kind of like Blade, that was kind of
filming
like
for
before Marvel
Spider-Man
Studios.
Noir just ended
Oh, it did.
like
That's good.
a week ago.
Dope.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, yeah, it could come out this year.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm about
If
that.
Cage came back as Ghost Rider and handed off that mantle, that would be kind of cool.
That would be.
That would be sick.
Kinda like-
Like bringing
to
him
finish
back
it
to
up.
finish off his
kind of
arc.
like a Blaze to Danny Ketch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
wouldn't
really
mind
cool.
that.
that would be
And
cool.
and you'd
That
be
would.
paying a certain amount of fan service where people would be like, "Where's the Avengers movie? Where's the Spider-Man movie?"
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I was like, "Oh, it's a Ghost Rider. Okay, cool.
People
I'll
would
watch
be
that,"
interested. The people are always interested in that character, no matter what.
Yeah, he's
I
a great-
think.
He's such a cool character.
Yeah, and I
There's
just
so
think
much you could
that-
do with him.
Would you guys watch an Old Man Logan movie, or
Yes.
do you think that you watch Wolverine? You don't need the.
What do you mean?
You got Logan. You don't. Do you need? Would you watch an Old Man Logan?
Nah,
movie?
dude. No, he's dead.
Why?
Except for when Deadpool dug him up. But
He was like resting in
That's
peace,
just
bro.
the whole movie. It's 3 hours of Ryan Reynolds sitting talking to the corpse.
Talking to the corpse, using the corpse body to
And that's
kill
it.
folks. Yeah.
He probably
mind
could
you,
do that.
one
He's-
of the
he's
best
mental
openings.
enough to do that.
One of the best openings in an MCU movie. And
Okay,
Agreed.
so just for the
100%.
record, we had 2 secret films none of us know. But
Yeah.
As
No.
far as
You're telling us
you
none of us know for sure.
I have no
Somebody's
idea.
got the insider.
I have no idea what the film would be.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah, because there's nothing that's really laid any groundwork for any direction outside of what we know, as far as Doctor Doom and Robert Downey Jr. and what he's doing.
Still pissing me off.
Right, right.
This has to be like a Comic-Con announcement.
For sure.
you get to July.
For sure.
Feige walks out. They start showing footage of what they've got for Doomsday being because Doomsday is going to be shooting in May or June. They start shooting.
Okay.
And they're not going to have very much footage to show you. They have
Right.
some photos and whatever, little clips of stuff.
Right.
And then they come out and they say, for next year, they announce the February movie. I think that there is a chance that it could be a Ghost Rider thing. It could be something that is
It's my guess.
in that neighborhood.
Just like
Something-
off
something
target
weird.
that we're surprised, but we're like, we didn't think about
Yeah,
that.
you got
There
that.
have-
Okay.
what
I
about
believe there have been rumors for Midnight Suns. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, that's not super far off of what people are speculating.
Right.
then
right.
what about for the movie that they
I wish, bro.
they do what about for the movie November then, Sonny? What if they come out and they say that they're going to do an X-Men movie that bridges in between the 2 Avengers films and they bring out some of the original cast?
And then
Of
they
the-
recast Chris Evans as Wolverine.
Sick.
Wow.
Sick, dude. Yeah, that sounds cool.
And then we get more Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans.
Chris Evans is always in these movies, no matter what happens. He just becomes a different
He's getting
dude.
that Marvel check though, man.
Paul said the twist is that
He's
Blade's
white.
gonna be white.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, and not only that, he's going to be Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, it's like I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Yet another
Right.
dude.
Oh man.
Ideally, I wish it was a Midnight Suns, but I don't think that that's happening.
Yeah.
You know that?
I doubt it.
Well, I mean, they did prep it pretty hard for in the comic
it hard,
world,
dude.
But
I think
that
if
kinda
you
just
do
went out
get
the
that,
window.
you get it in February, and I think you get X-Men in November. If that's the two lanes we're running in.
Since we're all nerds here, what does your ideal Midnight Suns team look like? Because we have a bunch of the characters already.
right.
For sure, Jared Leto still as Morbius, right?
That's a handful. He's leading the squad. He's saying suit up for everybody to do the thing.
Yeah.
Him,
For sure. He said for sure.
for sure. Him,
For sure, dude.
Iron Fist.
We were captivated by.
I never even
Leto's
saw the movie, actually.
No, but everybody hates it. So you
It's
know.
Morbin time.
Yeah. So
track.
Morbius Kid. I don't know.
No, seriously though.
Yeah. Moon Knight,
Yes.
Blade,
Yes.
Ghost Rider,
Absolutely.
and then I don't know. It could be
Punisher and Doctor Strange.
Punisher. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good setup
sense.
right there.
What about Werewolf?
What about him?
The,
dude?
Werewolf.
the Werewolf by Night.
What about him, dude?
That'd be dope.
You can throw him in there.
Nah, dude.
Why not?
The werewolf by night can't be in it.
I don't wanna.
Why don't you want to put the werewolf by night in there?
Cause I don't wanna.
So if that's your 5 lineup, then really you only have is Doctor Strange the only returner
Yeah.
that we've seen?
And Morbius.
Well,
Man,
No, we get Moon Knight to come back. We get
We got Moon Knight, you're right.
We get John Bernthal Punisher.
Right.
okay.
We
Right.
get
And then you intro 2 essentially.
right.
Right.
I think
Ghost
that's,
Rider
that's
and-
pretty good carrying a movie.
Oh my
Right.
God!
No, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have 3 that are staples
Yeah,
in
right.
the MCU.
Right.
Yeah,
and you
dude.
add 2 more. And I think that is a little bit of why there is hype around Thunderbolts, because it's not a completely random cast. Like
Dude.
we've seen these people before.
Exactly.
And we're
Right.
excited because of them.
If
Will
they
we get new
announce
people?
that-
Sure, yeah.
Can there be
But
a team?
the previous ones are
And that's a whole nother thing. Can they be a team? You have Doctor Strange, like, you know, he's like super. I'm trying to lead. I've done all this before. Punisher comes in, not trying to work with nobody.
Right, right.
Moon Knight's crazy, talking to himself.
Right.
Moon Knight thinks he's 3 of the people in the team.
Yeah,
Right.
The only thing I'm worried about.
Oh.
What are you worried about?
Is if Doctor Strange gets confused by math. Remember where Spider-Man left him?
Oh, the equation.
Yeah,
beat,
high
beat
school
magic.
kid left Doctor Strange in another world somewhere because Doctor Strange couldn't figure out geometry or some such.
There was a
Do you
little.
remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
That made a lot of sense.
Well,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is a
Yeah,
genius.
Tom
though,
Holland
by
is
the
a-
way.
Yeah.
He's a genius, by the way.
Whatever. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You're just hating, man.
Worse than
You just don't
Morbius.
like Tom Holland.
Is it worse than Morbius? And I didn't see Morbius.
Fair. You
Why are we
can't judge it
talking?
then.
Why are we talking?
Is it worse than Morbius? Well, I didn't see Morbius.
are we talking
so
about here?
yes.
But yeah, in my honest opinion, yeah, it's dumber than Morbius.
I hate you.
You do not, number one. And number two, you know I'm right. Even
Paul-
on your birthday, you know
Paul's
I'm
not
right.
Here.
On
Sonny has
Jesus'
to deflect
birthday, you know I'm right.
somewhere.
Yeah, gonna throw the hate.
Yeah, I'm just like, I just gotta. Someone's gotta.
Bruh.
Oh man.
Shane's a hater. Shane hates fun. That's what Paul said.
Whatever, Paul.
I like that lineup though. That would be a fun.
That would be
Yes,
sick.
that'd
No,
be a fun
like
one.
all jokes aside,
Absolutely.
that would.
It'd just be hard for them to pull it off.
You think?
I'm 6 to midnight. We're talking about the Midnight Suns.
Oh, of course.
6 to
Just
midnight.
talking about the
joke.
Midnight Suns.
And
I'm only talking about the Midnight Sun, baby.
You just gotta get some people who can write people.
Yeah.
Write groups.
Yeah.
You know.
If
you
only
could do
James
that-
Gunn was available for this.
oh right.
But he's not.
Hey guys, we have there's 250 million. If you could just make another team up movie, just make it good.
Yeah.
That's another thing
250
too.
million.
That's another thing too. The big factor is that we're not mentioning is how much money they spend on these. How much money they've spent on the shows the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And then the budgets they've got for the films, are they going to make a secret project that the movie costs plus million
Yes.
dollars, and then go,
That's
oh,
what it
by
would
the way,
cost.
we've been working on this thing.
That's what it would cost with all the, you got all kind of crazy CG that's going to happen to pay all of the leads.
Right.
However much that they're going to get.
Right.
It would be an expensive film.
But that's why I'm saying
They're going to put a documentary.
That's
on
why I
it.
say it's got to be like. That's why I'm thinking one dude, which would. That's why I keep going back to Ghost Rider, because if you just got to pay Gosling or something, then
It's a lot cheaper than
the
We're
paying
getting a
group,
documentary.
and it's a one-off thing that you can bring
Building
it back
Avengers
later.
campus at Disneyland. That's what we're going to get. We're going to get a documentary.
Released in
Something,
theaters.
something just completely.
But they got to
insane.
shoehorn
It's
Robert
gonna be
Downey
hosted
Jr. in
by
there
Robert
somewhere.
Downey Jr.
It'll actually be a documentary of the conversations that happened between Iron Man and Doom and how they got him there.
Right.
Oh gosh.
Oh, wow.
I'm really,
All the
really excited to see what they're
RDJ.
going to do with that, because that's still so confusing. And it's honestly, the more that I talk about it, it pisses me off.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, I don't like it.
Well,
You just
to
don't
be
want him
upset.
doing it. You don't want him being in.
Why? Why?
He's
Why
a good
is he?
actor.
Why is he's a great actor? There's
I'm not
so
a
many
huge
other
fan of it
actors.
either. That's my thing too.
So
There's
many other actors. You
people
could have
they
went
cast.
brother.
But it's supposed to be.
It's gonna be a bait and switch.
It's
It's not
supposed to
gonna
be
be-
important that it's that actor, that it's Tony Stark, because he's supposed to have a direct connection to that Doctor Doom.
We'll see, bro.
That's what they're saying. I don't know.
See, bro.
We'll see.
No, man, it's gonna piss me off. I'm so.
I don't know. It just seems like they're firing from the hip. You know.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, we're gonna get you guys back. We're gonna get RDJ. Hey, dude.
You liked RDJ, didn't you? We're
Well,
going
how
to get
about-
him back.
We're gonna get him back.
Wait till he comes back. You're gonna love him so much when you see him again. Huh? You ready to see him again? Come on, everybody. Let's get our butts in the theater right now. Yeah.
It's like top 5 creepiest things I've seen you do.
Top 5.
That was really disturbing.
Like the way you said top 5 means it inched into 5. So I'm worried about 4 through 1 at this point.
Yeah, what's 4 through 1?
I do
Nah,
creepy
dude.
things all the
You gotta
time.
go. You gotta go to his house for wrestling night and stay past midnight. Stay past midnight.
yeah,
It's a
just
different
wait.
Shane,
Me
bro.
with the setup
I
of you got to go to
swear.
his house.
He's a different Shane. I promise.
Oh,
you,
man.
Bro.
different Shane.
You mean I've been robbed this
WrestleMania
whole
weekend,
time?
about a month away. We're a month away.
Oh man,
A month away, Rob.
Marcus will not come
it
over
in my
because he doesn't like
calendar.
wrestling, but you are
I
missing
didn't
out.
say I would not come over. I can still,
You can still enjoy it
and still
like,
enjoy it enough to
Yeah, but he'll
be
complain.
with the bros. you
Marcus
know?
will complain.
I feel like you
I
going
won't.
to hang
complain.
out with Shane, right? Like that's the whole thing. Is you going to hang
You're going to my house.
I'm
Come
going
on.
to hang out with you.
Come
3
on,
shots
come
of
to my
tequila.
house.
3 shots of tequila. 2 beers.
3.
You're in a
And-
different. You're in a different place, man. I promise you.
Nothing else, just those things.
Oh,
Nothing
dude.
else.
He has like lukewarm queso and like tortilla chips.
There's not even any WrestleMania.
WrestleMania on.
I couldn't afford to get WrestleMania, but
This is this lukewarm queso that I've been eating.
Come over for WrestleMania. We're watching Olympic highlights.
Yo, I'm like, what the hell is this, dude?
I think Morbius is streaming now.
even wouldn't let me purchase the actual event. So we're going to watch some Olympic high jumping for the next 3 hours. Get
I'm
drunk.
like, what the hell is going on here?
Have some queso. Shane,
It's not a placard on the table.
I know you've been preparing for this all day.
Oh, damn. Go ahead.
Since your time off, you've been
what'd you call
resting. It's time for the copper drop.
Oh, is it time for the copper drop? I had no idea.
Well, you're
Yeah,
supposed
man.
to tell me that it's time for
let
the
me
copper
get
drop.
All right, and rewind. We're going to take that again.
Blah, blah, blah.
And checks.
Watch Severance.
You
exclusively on
know
Apple
what?
Plus.
As much fun as we've been having here tonight, I think it's time for all of us to get our books out. Doesn't that sound like a great idea?
It does.
Marcus,
It
are
sounds-
you ready?
I'm ready.
Rob, you ready over there? Hey, Frank, how you doing over there? You okay? Sonny? Yeah, never mind. You don't have your books. I'm saying this. Once again, it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for a cop or You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's all you got. Give us your books, your best books, and if they're not good, we're throwing you right out of here. It's as simple as that. The rules aren't complicated, ladies and gentlemen.
We gotta go
They're
to
simple
Oregon.
as that.
Shane
Go to
banished
Oregon.
Paul to Oregon.
I know. Paul's been banished after last week. Did he leave last week? No, he didn't. leave last
That
week.
was
Marcus won.
beautiful. That
Thank you
was
so much.
beautiful. Thank you.
All right. The lovely and talented Quan, please put up the 2-minute timer if you would. Quan 5'9", everybody, is about to find. picking out the
He's picking out the color scheme.
scheme for the 2-minute countdown.
Blue, number 3.
Paul called you a schnook. He said you schnook. Oh, us.
All right, we're good. We're ready to go.
Oh, he's in Washington, actually. I'm sorry, Paul.
Oh, is he?
Washington.
Okay.
Where's he at in Washington?
All right,
where are you at?
Oh, you're in Washington?
Oh, he went with purple. I like it. Quan.
I thought he was gonna go like glitter.
All right, who's going first?
Sparkles
Who goes
across the
first,
screen.
Tony?
Marcus.
Rob? Oh, Marcus?
Oh.
All right, Marcus, you're up. 2 minutes. Hey, begin.
All right, so I'm starting off with Scrapper. This
I
was
love this.
actually a book that I shared with you guys back in July of 2023. Early, it was like one of my early appearances. It was a 6-issue miniseries that involved a bunch of animals that actually had cybernetically enhanced collars that gave them powers. They can speak and all that kind of stuff. And it's basically a tale of this one dog whose family, he witnesses his family get murdered and destroyed by this ruthless CEO of the corporation that makes this enhanced technology. And it's basically like a Homeward Bound meets Terminator.
Sick.
So it's an absolutely wonderful book. It's one that I found that I didn't realize it came out in hardcover. I didn't know it came out in hardcover. So
It's like Air Bud meets Terminator.
there you go, Air Bud meets Terminator. There you go.
I'm getting Bolt.
It's really good. It could
Getting
be
bold?
bold. It could be. It's a wonderful story.
Bolt
It's
means
one of
on.
those that I don't want people to miss because it came out during a time where there was a litany of a whole kind
word.
of like
nice,
indie
litany.
titles.
Good word.
Invincible was Saga and all that was coming up the charts and everything. Anyway, and then second, this week we had a DC Sonic the Hedgehog crossover.
What? Holy crap.
Oh,
really?
this was an absolute joy. Pick it up. And you would be surprised at how wonderful both the personalities of each of the Justice League members and the Sonic crew match up together. Shadow with Batman, Flash with Sonic, Cyborg with Tails.
That's
a
hot.
great one. It's great. And it's
Knuckles
all,
and who?
And it, huh?
Knuckles and
Knuckles and Superman.
Oh, fantastic.
And what's great is you have Darkseid coming in. He found a way to teleport into his world. And so now they have to go ahead and
do the tweeting.
do the
Oh, I like that next one.
do the what?
It's like Mission
There's a
Impossible.
tweet.
Oh, a little
There's a
tweet.
tweet.
That was
Yeah,
cute.
Check it out.
That was cute.
Now, what's this one?
Just
real fast.
Yeah. Daredevil Unleashed.
Honorable
Hell.
mentions.
It's
That looks good. That's honorable
Red
mention.
Band.
That
Red
looks
Band.
cool.
With Muse.
Ooh.
Whoa. Electra.
Who we saw, right?
Muse and Electra.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Let's get there. I got to get out of here in 10 minutes, guys. I love it.
All right. All
Get
right.
it.
You're gonna
Get it.
you're gonna judge this
Get
before
there.
you leave.
Get it
I know.
fast.
I know.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let the guest go next.
Robbie.
You got it.
In stereo.
Okay, we're gonna take it back to a classic. We're gonna go a little bit of Batman. I feel like
What's up, Paul?
I feel like Paul right now. I'm gonna go this way, so it's not in front of the timer. This is absolute Batman. So we talked about this recently.
Hell
and
yeah.
This is issue 6, came out this week, but this ended the first arc. So I mean, I'm a huge Snyder fan, so I was on this from the beginning. I loved it. I actually I picked them all up and didn't read them till this week, and then read all 6 yesterday.
Are you serious?
And I was like,
That's
this is
nerd.
great. Because I was like, I didn't want to wait week by week by week. So I read them yesterday. And it is gritty. It is everything with the absolute Batman or absolute universe, I guess, because they're flipping everything around. I mean,
Absolutely.
you get Penny, oh my gosh, what's his name? Alfred.
Alfred.
You get Alfred as like a
Pennyworth.
vigilante. You get the villains as Batman's friends. Like it's that different universe. So I was very excited, but it's everything that Scott has always been. It's gritty. It's
You know him
bloody.
by his first name,
It's
huh?
rough. It's
Scotty,
great.
baby.
So, but
homeboy,
you know,
it
I
is.
couldn't come here without sharing a horror comic.
Yeah.
I always do.
All right,
So
what do you
we
got?
have one that is out from Boom called Hello Darkness. This is issue 3 right here, and you can see right there Erica Slaughter. That's how it hooked me. So there is a Something's Killing the Children mini-series going on through these.
Really?
Here's another beautiful one.
I know why that caught Shane.
Oh, yes.
Peach Momoko here as well. Did a cover for the first one. But what's cool about these is they're anthologies with like 6 or 7 small stories within them.
Hell yeah, I
And
like
some of them are continuous. So some of them are part 1, part 2, part 3. But there's probably 4 or 5 in each one that end in that issue.
Hell
so
yeah, dude.
Tons of different writers and all that kind of stuff.
Hell
But
yeah.
That's cool.
That's my stuff right there. That's
Nice.
it.
Five seconds.
Got it. 5 seconds.
Anything else you like to
My
say?
dog went to bed, so I can't shout them out, but they said hello earlier.
That's nice.
That
A lot of those anthologies are coming back. A lot of comics are coming out. With
Both
that
of those
format.
are super
I
cool.
love that. I really like that style.
Yeah.
Frankie, are you parched? Do you ready?
I'm good.
Well, all right. I guess
Smack those lists.
let's see
You
what goes on here. All right, Frank, you ready? Get set. And begin!
Okay. So,
What is he get back?
He gets the extra thing.
wow. Okay. So we're on the verge of the Absolute universe expanding a little bit. You heard Rob's mentioning Absolute Batman. We're getting 3 more entries for the Absolute universe. Absolute Flash is this week. Next week is Dennis Camp, Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Sick.
And in like 2 more weeks, we're going to be getting Absolute Green Lantern.
Sick.
So again, to give everybody an idea about what this Absolute universe is about, there's no support systems or anything. Everybody is sort of like, if they were never heroes, just kind of dropped into the situation that they're in. This is kind of a back and forth with Wally West and his interactions with Barry Allen, and it's really cool because he's on the run. It goes back and forth. Art by Nick Robles is really
Yeah, he's the
solid.
Flash. He's on
It's
the
Jeff
I was
Lemire.
thinking that. I was like, oh, he's on the run.
I pick it. He's on the run, baby. But it's a really good entry and start to this whole this part of the Absolute. I'd say it's on par with like Absolute Superman. My favorite has been Wonder Woman.
Yes. Yeah.
But I think it's on par with like a first issue for Superman. But I was the most anticipating this issue to come out when I heard about the next wave of those books.
30 seconds.
Christopher Cantwell, Tyler Crooks, Out of Alcatraz. This is set back in 1962.
Looks like
Oni
a Hardy
Press.
Boys kind of style cover.
Some inmates are scheming to break out of Alcatraz. Do they get out? You're going to have to read to find out. There's 4 of them trying to break out, and they've got some outside influences trying to help them as well.
Sharks.
Baby shark.
This is set in 1962. Just to give everybody an idea, Alcatraz closed in 1963. This is a really cool story. I really enjoyed it.
That's it.
That was really good.
You only get to talk more if he asks about your other books, all right?
Wow. I saw that Daredevil one.
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It's been
Brandon,
phenomenal.
Brandon
All right.
was
Well,
listening
since
and
it's my
watching.
birthday, I get to pick.
All right.
And I think I'm going with Rob. That anthology horror series
Yup.
sounds
I was
spot on.
right on.
So I think you win.
You just co-signing.
You're just co-signing. Right on. Exclusively
Right
produced.
on.
Right on, brother.
Right on.
No, you win in my opinion. So
Very good.
yeah, I love
Paul
you.
says that Sonny's being a brat.
He is being a brat.
Do something
not
about
even
it.
here.
Do something
He's
about it.
Still
Do something
calling you
about
out.
it. Do something.
Where did you say he's at?
Mountain Man.
He's in Mount Rainier on a wet ass mountain.
Up on Mount Rainier.
WA.
Props to you. I grew up up there.
Send me some.
Hey, all
Tacoma,
right.
Washington.
Wow.
Send me some cute cabin pictures.
Yeah.
Is it
Aw.
It's his birthday, so you
I
might as
want
well.
it.
Is it snowing?
Yeah. Send Sonny some birthday cutie
On a
pictures.
bearskin rug.
That wet. I don't know about.
Wham!
Just like Paul laying on a bearskin rug in front of a fireplace. Yeah.
Walking the lean like the Lionel Richie lean. The
When I'm
Lionel
thinking
Richie.
wham, I'm thinking of Deadpool when he's just like, wham.
Oh.
No, I'm thinking Wet Ass Mountain.
Yeah, me
Fair
too.
enough.
But yeah, without a doubt, Rob wins.
Okay, cool. We're all on the same
That
page.
cover alone is worth the price of admission.
the Daredevil thing I'm interested in just because it it's on par with everything that's going on. So that's an honorable mention. Because Daredevil has been fantastic.
Yes, it has been.
It's been amazing.
What I mean? What do I mean? You don't like my stuff?
I liked your stuff.
You like my books?
I read Flash today.
I think the Absolute Flash would be the one I'm most interested in because I'm trying to figure out like what the dynamic is, like what you know what I mean. Does he still have the Speed Force? Is he cooler? Is he cooler? Is he faster? Is he slower? Is he always late?
So
is he black? Is he the black one?
Confirmed that Gorilla Grodd is in that issue?
Probably.
Is that confirmed? Is that too much spoiler? Am I not?
Maybe.
Come on.
I don't like spoiling the book, so I mean, maybe.
Go read it.
But I don't think
it's
not explicit in there.
No, it's not.
You're explicit.
No, Marcus's books were explicit.
For real, dude.
True.
That's Alf. What was it? Airbud.
The doggies? The doggies, yeah.
We got the science doggies.
Terminator 3,
Terminator
Airbud.
3.
Yeah, Terminator 3, Airbud, Judgment Day.
Airbud
Judgment
be
Day.
terminating.
Dog in the city.
Buds be terminating.
But you remember that? You remember that era in 2023 when there was like 50,000 like indie titles, and you're just getting buried, and then Invincible was starting to grow. Get.
I'm buying a bunch of indie titles now.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
Yes, sir.
amazing finale. Invincible. It was
20
so
minutes.
good. It was so good. What'd you say?
20 minutes.
Oh yeah, it was 20 minutes long.
20 minutes long.
The pacing was amazing.
I'm saying that.
You guys don't even get the deep cut jokes anymore. It's just me and Rob at this point. You guys,
I got you.
screw.
Invincible was very
Wham.
good.
It's better than Severance.
Bruh. This is neither the time nor the place. Don't do this.
Sorry.
So are you gonna
Better
buy?
than
So
Severance.
if Severance comes out on physical media, are you gonna buy it?
Yes.
Yeah, of course he is,
Absolutely.
dude. This guy's wearing a Severance pin right now.
I am. Where is
Yes,
it?
Brendan. Wet Ass Mountain is the spinoff of Game of Thrones that's coming out next year on Max.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Brendan
Game
said
of
that?
Thrones, House
Yeah.
of Dragon, Wham. Come on, all the same universe.
Sonny, let's talk real quick about Daredevil episode 4.
Yeah.
What'd you think? I know you got to get out to get a
Real fast.
You got to get your
Yeah, I
onion
got a
soup.
wine tasting coming up, guys.
He's getting his ice cream.
You get your ice cream hot tub.
I'm getting my scoop on. Episode 4 was amazing. John Bernthal's performance coming back as the Punisher was
So good.
breathtaking.
It took my breath away.
Seeing that, just the interaction between him and Matt, it was just, I don't know, like you can tell like they've been through the dirt together. They can respect each other as like men and as vigilantes and as like, the camaraderie.
They can punch each other in the face.
Bro, he hit him, and he's like, "That's the most honest thing you've done, Red." And the fact that he calls him Red,
That's dope.
Is my favorite.
Right.
Is my absolute favorite.
Dope.
Right.
The episode prior, because I wasn't on to talk about it, was tragic.
Right.
The White Tiger stuff was tragic. I think seeing him win and persevere, and then he just gets like literally like headshotted at the end, just iced in an alleyway, after he's done so much and been through so much. I think what the show is doing, excuse me, too many Trulies.
Take your time. Take your time. It's your birthday.
I think what they're doing with the show is amazing. We were so concerned about, are they gonna is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be gritty? Is it gonna? And so far, it's been everything that I've wanted. So I'm a huge fan. I'm super grateful that they're keeping it badass.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Shane, I just wanted to say, Brendan said in the chat, but Sonny besmirched Severance and immediately Shane sobers up.
No, seriously, it's like ears perked up. He was like, wait.
That is true.
There's a big change.
It gives me adrenaline.
What'd you think of episode 4?
I agree 100%. I thought that the
No, you agree with me.
well, of course I agree with you, but I thought the meat and potatoes of the show at the beginning,
Blind meat and potatoes.
I just watched it before I came down. I finished the episode, and I was like, this is a little dull at the beginning, but it just all comes full circle once Frank Castle gets on that screen. Berthel is just the greatest dude to do this role.
Oh, he's definitely he's Punisher,
and he brings a insane, like a insane calm yet You know what I mean? Too.
No, I
To
get you.
where
No, I get you.
He's been at the edge and back.
I mean,
many
and-
times.
and you can tell every
It's
time
his
he speaks.
his intensity.
Yeah.
It is
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
But that's everything he's in.
Yeah.
I was going to say
think
he's the same with Shane in The Walking Dead.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's,
bro.
That's the same intensity that he's always
super
bringing.
intense.
But he's a different dude. But it's a different
He
guy.
is,
yeah.
He plays a different character where you know the dude who plays Daryl Dixon cannot. He's just the same dude always. But Bernthal always just brings a different level of greatness to every performance that he. I mean, he's in The Bear, and he
Awesome.
plays a different. He's awesome in that too. He's just
Big
a really
bro,
great
crazy
actor,
big
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I felt for like I was like, oh, how come they're not showing him in the suit? Where like I want some more Daredevil, but all the Matt Murdock stuff has been dope. Like,
Well, we did.
all the lawyer stuff is
We
dope.
did get the pan with the
Yeah.
Souls.
And at the end, he's showing that he's like, okay, I still need to practice a little bit. I'm kind of missing it. And
Just
you see
in
Fisk.
case.
the training montage.
Fisk goes back from like his like diet plan to like he's eating like 9 sausages in front of this guy that's starving. You know, ooh, that came out crazy.
So
It's
Pause.
true. It's true.
But
What'd
you
he
know what I mean? You can tell that like Fisk is going back into his old ways and Matt is going back into his old ways. You know what I mean?
I know that
All
shows
right.
you. That shows you the difference between Fisk, Kingpin, and
Yeah.
Fisk, the mayor.
Yeah.
The mayor is eating, egg whites. And
I was to say everybody's talking about the courtroom drama stuff and how well written it is. And,
It's so good,
and
dude.
it is really good. But I've been loving the Fisk Vanessa dynamic and the therapy sessions.
Yeah.
It's because you're in a happy relationship. I'm like, I would not want to
Rob's
be in
like,
couples
"Ooh,
therapy.
thank God I don't need that.
I just think that last one where they were in it together and you knew they were skirting around something that I don't know if Vanessa really knows. Like,
Oh,
if,
he's
if
dead
she
for
doesn't
sure.
know.
Yeah, no, he knows.
But no, he's not. He was the
He's
guy,
the guy
at
in
the
the
end.
cage.
He's the guy
that
in the
he's eating
cage.
in front of.
Adam.
That's Adam.
God
So
dang
like
it,
I don't know
Sonny.
if I don't
That's
know
the
if-
guy he's eating all the sausage in front of.
Sonny,
Sonny.
come on.
Matt Murdock
You were
can see
focused
that.
on the sausage
Damn.
as much as you could see that blind eye.
All right.
Black eye.
And that's my cue, guys. It's been great. I'll see you guys next week. I love you so much.
Rob just envisions himself being Heather, that therapist. Like, okay, so tell us about your feelings there.
She's like, are you safe?
But I do think I think seeing that dynamic and them being both Fisk and Vanessa being so confident, like, oh, I would never hurt you, and her being like, no, I know that. But
That's
then
not
at the
capable.
end,
She's
you
like,
see him
would
walk
you?
back in and sit in front of that guy, and you're like, oh, he's the exact same he was.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he is the exact same person.
But she's like,
Vengeance
would you
is
hurt
mine.
me? Yeah. Like, there's a chance you might kill me.
she's like, actually, am I safe with you?
I know. I was just saying that at the time because I thought it, but am I truly safe with you? He's like, yeah, you're fine.
yeah, vengeance will always be his.
I
Dude,
think
he's nuts.
with
The
this
devil's
episode,
work is never done, bro.
This might have been the first episode that they were
first
doing reshooting scenes, like when they brought in that
really?
montage with Matt towards the end of the episode, because the episode was a great episode. But
amazing
the
episode.
way it's edited
Great episode.
felt a little off. I guess it was kind of jumping around a little bit.
Little bit.
So maybe that was the episode that they cut up. Next week there's 2 episodes the same week.
Oh,
we
what?
get 5 and 6 next week
right.
together. And then they have 7, 8, 9.
My pants are tighter.
But
Mine too.
It's that extra scoop of ice cream.
Yeah. I didn't even get my scoop.
We
either.
hope.
I need to get a scoop. Dang it. Oh well.
Where's my scoop?
Oh well. So what I thought about it was I thought it was good as well. I thought it was I think it was
top tier.
yeah. For me I think the kind of like with the
You're like closer and closer to Shane's lap.
oh am I
Touch it.
What else is new?
anyway.
All right, go ahead.
Into the cell.
So I think
Into this.
so
Rated R.
much like that scene between Bruce Wayne and
Martha.
Ezra Miller during the Flash movie where he's talking about I could fix this but you could also destroy everything.
Yep.
How wonderful that scene was and how perfectly acted it was in that movie, regardless if you like the movie or not. I felt the same about that
a pretty great
interaction between Matt and Frank in that when they finally got together.
Frank is
it was
pushing
it
him,
was so
man.
impeccably like I was moved by when Matt started to break down a little.
Oh
bit.
my God, me too,
I was
bro.
moved.
Me too.
And then that because I can just see myself in there like and witnessing that and it was just so well done, and that's what I love so much about that. Was almost like that scene was a love letter to their dynamic in the comics.
Absolutely.
Because their dynamic in the comics are just like that. Like I respect you, but expect each other. They respect each other, but at the same time, it's like Matt is always towing that line between should I cross it or should I not? I have my strong moral.
And
And
Frank
Matt
knows
has a
he's great.
shield up kind
Yeah.
of thing with,
Right.
everything with Foggy. He's
It's
just kind of guarded.
It's like the rooftop scene that they had in the Netflix series when he tells him you're one bad day away from being me, bro. Like you're
absolutely.
like you're
It still continues.
It's like and he did that. Oh man, the interaction was crazy because
When he says something like, "Did Foggy get to like say
no,
his, say his name a couple
when he
times.
he said he got life,
Yeah.
he got life because
Yeah,
he was
did
like
Foggy
you're
get
letting
life?
he was like letting the justice handle
Did Foggy get
everything,
life?
and then he was like, what about your boy Foggy? Did he get life? And I was like, oh,
That's what got me. That got me.
Like,
right there.
there's probably only one person that could say that to him, and he's like, "Oh, you."
right.
That's when he hit him, right?
Brendan is here in the chat. He's saying that the scene with Frank Castle actually had reshoots with different dialogue for Matt because they moved it to an earlier episode.
Oh.
Bernthal wasn't available, so they shot it in close-ups on Cox's face without him.
Oh wow.
So they did
Impeccable
reshoot
acting.
some stuff.
Man, that's
so for them to
crazy
so they're
reshoot.
acting off of the person not being there.
Right.
That
So
makes
stand
it, that
it.
makes it even better.
That's crazy. That's
that means
crazy.
somebody's
Range.
reading the script off camera.
Someone to him, and he's reacting like it's Matt, which is awesome. That's crazy.
impeccable acting. That's
Everything
respect
about
right there.
this show, to me, everything about this show is the model that they should be following
Moving
to
forward.
make their shows
Yes.
Period.
a
For
sure.
success.
Absolutely.
It's not going to have the same level of intensity.
No, it's
You're not going to make an intense Ms. Marvel show.
No.
But you can improve upon it and actually shoot it,
Give it some weight.
episodically.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's funny, I just said Ms. Marvel. I didn't realize it until just now. Her dad is going to make a cameo in Daredevil. Towards the end of the
really?
season, I think her dad makes a cameo.
Okay.
That's interesting. And they mentioned scrolls.
Right.
When they were going back and forth in the little like confessional thing. Quan said this when I think when the
Latveria was mentioned as well.
when the I think maybe the first or second episode, I don't remember. Quan was like, it kind of pisses me off that Marvel had this like kind of we've been getting all this trash and like y'all have this up your sleeve, like you're capable of giving us this
a good show.
but like y'all giving us, you know what I mean? So I agree.
I agree.
Try not to cuss. I'm drunk.
Well, okay, but what are okay, so
Welcome to my world, Sonny.
Rob, we've talked about this stuff. We hadn't had you here before when we were talking about it. There's other shows that are coming up. 3 years ago is when they completed Ironheart. It was within 6 months, I think, of Black Panther. That comes out in June. We get the Wonder Man series at the end of the year. That's it as far as the series go, live action series go. Okay. They're going to start working on Vision Quest towards the end of the year.
Okay.
To complete that whole trilogy.
Love me some Vision.
Should they be those shows? I'm saying those shows are basically done. The Ironheart has obviously been done for 3 years. So
Trash it.
So are you? But no, but Sonny, my question is, I was going to start with Rob. Is that are you giving it a pass? Because
I am not giving it a pass, brother. I
how
would
interested
agree.
were you in watching Ironheart before,
Not even a little bit, brother.
and now it's less?
No, it's even less than that,
Still gonna
brother.
watch it.
I'm gonna watch it for homework
We
purposes.
have no choice.
I'm gonna watch it for homework purposes, but I'm not like anywhere near excited, stoked,
Ironheart?
wanting this. No.
Do we?
All right, I love you guys.
Riri.
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Happy
birthday, buddy.
Love you.
birthday.
Bye. Kisses.
Your
Love you.
Happy birthday. Have some ice cream in the hot
Happy
tub.
birthday. Good luck with your scoops.
I hate you, Paul.
His last birthday sign off.
Hate to Washington.
With that, do we know if any of the cast and crew, the producers, the directors, the writers, are they all of the old people that used to do it? Like that did, or are they the new people that are kind of introducing this new wave?
Probably the new people
Into-
being paid way less, and we're gonna get that kind of quality.
I'm saying we didn't get that kind of quality out of Wolverine and Deadpool. We didn't get that kind of quality out of Daredevil.
True.
So if Disney is trying to turn a new leaf,
Hopefully.
and maybe they have, seeing Daredevil, maybe they have.
Okay.
Do we have newer people that have been brought on to work on those projects? Let's say post Black Panther 2, because I think you said Riri started right after Black Panther 2 is when they were shooting
done for at
and
least
writing,
2.5
right?
years.
So like if that was the turning point,
I don't know if that's going to help.
I think the hope I would have is that maybe these shows came in under this new direction that we're feeling from Disney right now, but maybe we're only feeling that new direction because of how gritty and how raw Daredevil and Deadpool Wolverine were. Yeah. So, I mean, I can see Ironheart being like Miss Marvel because it's the same
It has
style.
to be lighter. Yeah.
It's the same style. She's going to be in Young Avengers or Champions or whatever it
She's
is.
a young actress.
So you're going to have the same style as those. But maybe we got some of the better writers and the better people introduced before they started shooting this stuff. That would be my hope.
You need a science fiction background person to be shooting a show like Vision Quest, and that's what they got. The guy who worked on the Picard, Star Trek Picard series is the guy who's going to be show running and writing most of the episodes. I
but
think,
not
for the
somebody
Vision Quest.
who gave us a ton of Disney Plus stuff, correct?
No.
See? Okay.
No.
So like my thought is, okay, so because I know the consensus is Ahsoka wasn't great. Sci-fi, okay, yes. So if we hired the Ahsoka people to do that, great, then I think it's going to be rough. But if we hire and brought in this other guy, okay, maybe this is a fresh thing that Disney's going to put out. Like one can hope. Because I think I was holding my breath on Daredevil. I said this last time, but I had hope based on Wolverine Deadpool because it's the same style and the same kind of product that they're putting out. And I've seen that true.
Yeah.
There are certain, and that's the thing. There are certain people that watch Daredevil, Born Again. And there's certain people that watch Deadpool, Wolverine.
Yeah.
Are they the same people that'll watch Ironheart? I don't know.
Probably not.
It depends on the agenda of Disney of what they're trying to do with Ironheart. Are they just trying to push, the young girl thing or girl power, or are they trying to push it to where this is a legitimate character in this world and we want to carry her forward?
Yep.
That is the true conundrum we're in as viewers at this point. If they don't do it right, we'll know immediately if they're not doing it right because we've seen the worst from them.
Sure.
I think within the last couple of years, we've seen the worst Marvel has to offer. If they really are serious about what they are doing, we will know. I think we'll know it immediately in the writing.
Yeah.
All the signs of as far as the Russos being involved, and I think Feige is the one that reached out to RDJ to do this, like, we got to fix this type of thing. I mean, you're feeling like I got to call in the big guns because I know that if I put RDJ in a movie, they've been successful, right? So his RDJ is probably like, okay, well, we have to get the Russos involved, and they have one of the two writers I think that wrote Civil War, wrote Infinity War, Endgame. There's like there's two guys. Their names are Chris something. I can't remember the writers' names, but they have one of those two guys back to do the script treatment for Doomsday and Secret Wars. So they are trying they're trying to right that ship. I have no problem if for like the next 8 to 10 years that every time they're doing an Avengers movie, we just go to the Russo brothers because they've shown that they can land the really big plane and they've been able to manage that.
The product put out is well done.
Yes, absolutely. I think the issue is all the other things that we're trying to fill in the gaps in the meantime is that these things have all been made due to COVID, budget, reshoots,
writer strikes,
structure, writer strike, all types of different challenges that they've had. Some self-inflicted have been a problem because they haven't created some type of synergy across it. You were building to something when you got to the point of Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. And then after that, you're like, okay, let's scrap it. Let's focus on the relationship dynamic between Wanda and Vision. He's dead, but let's focus on that and make a series out of it and make you care about it. And that's the only thing we have for you because everything has been delayed. And then since we've gotten to phase 4 and now we're barreling towards the end of phase 5, we've gotten 14 series and 11 movies or 12 movies, something like that.
12?
Wow.
I think
might be more than that.
My fear is, and I think what I've seen is that at the very beginning, when we're talking 2008, right? Iron Man. We're talking when Captain America first came out.
Marcus
Civil
and
War.
McFeely are the writing team. Marcus and McFeely. Yeah.
But when we were doing that, it seemed like Marvel was really caring about the characters that they were introducing.
Yeah.
And now it feels like they hit that cusp of Endgame, and they're like, man, we can make a movie with 100 characters and people love it. Yeah, because you spent the last 12 years developing it. And then now post that, the first 2 years, you're trying to introduce us to 100 new characters. Like what are we, now we're rushing the character development so much so that I'm not getting endearing with any of these characters.
Right.
Like the most maybe I liked was like Kate Bishop. And that was like a wild one that I was like, I didn't expect to really like that one. And then like out of everybody, I'm like, yeah, I'd probably watch her again. And maybe I'd watch another Moon Knight series.
And they've greenlit a second season of Hawkeye.
But like all the other ones they're throwing out there, character after character after character. I'm like, I don't feel the same way about you as I felt about RDJ as Iron Man in 2008. What's the
I
disconnect?
mean, the disconnect is they just released the biggest characters they could release. They had to do it all at the same time. So once one after the other started to say, I don't want to do, once RDJ said, I don't want to do Iron Man anymore. Once Evan said, I don't want to be Captain America anymore. The contracts are up, yada, yada, yada. Now you're kind of left with these, you're left with characters that they tried to push the biggest move forward with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Quantumania was supposed to be this gigantic movie and you're using Ant-Man as your foil to do that. That's kind of tough considering the two Ant-Man movies prior were a good time. They were a good time. They made their money, but you're trying to continue this story with Ant-Man, and that's tough to do. Endgame was absolute triumph and a success, and I understand that 100%. But I just think everything should have ended with Endgame. Is all. Why are you pushing Moon Knight after that? And I wish Moon Knight would have been better, but it wasn't. We can all kind of agree on that.
Right.
But for the most part, what characters you have left is She-Hulk, and that's the reason we kind of don't care all that much, because the characters you are left with after the big guns are gone, they're not all that interesting when it really comes down to it to build a series.
And
around.
there's not enough effort being made to make them.
And that's the problem.
Right.
That's the main problem. There should be more effort made.
But I think that's the issue.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say these characters are like just character by name.
Yeah.
I don't think people would say like I don't care about them.
Right.
But I think it is the way they introduce them. Because I mean, you can argue me on this one, Marcus. But I think I don't equivalate the Punisher with like the Avengers. Like in popularity and stuff, but people care about him because of the performance, the writing, and the show.
Right.
So like if we can take a B character and put them at A level production, we'll care about them.
Right.
Like we've seen that.
Yeah.
So
you gotta write it better.
We saw it with Iron Man. Nobody
did.
give a damn about Iron Man. No one cared.
Yeah. Out of everything, the one you start with, and it was so successful.
And plus, you didn't know at the time that was going to have some connectivity to something that was like bigger than anything. It's the most, it's the most profitable franchise of films ever.
So I think
besides the Air Bud.
So I think it comes down to marketing. What they're going to do with Ironheart. Honestly, it's going to be like how are they going to spin it? Are they going to spin it for kids?
Yeah,
the newer generation of Marvel fans who are going to go.
That's the problem though with that show is that they did it so long ago, and now how are you going to market it? It's like, do you remember Wakanda Forever? Well, she was in it.
Yeah.
It's like you have not seen Riri Williams.
And, and Frank.
And I
barely
hated her performance.
She was in it, but she is kind of
She's
barely
in her workshop, whatever thing in Chicago. And then they have
her dorm,
her dorm, and then
college.
they go to her little workplace. I'm saying
her shop.
Her shop.
Yeah.
And then there's Atlanteans and Wakandans going back and forth. And then she's got her super suit at the end, and she looks like Mega Man or whatever they're doing. Their Power Ranger thing. And then you're going to say, oh, well, guess what? We've got an Ironheart series in June. It's May. I mean, it's March right now. Like, we're not talking about it.
Nope.
I think it's also, I think we need to admit that it's okay for Disney to try to put some of the stuff to the younger audience and the new generation, because I think if they do cater only to us and up, it will die. Like anything will, because if you don't have the next generation following behind it. I mean, I think we were talking about this off air, like the way people went away from buying physical comics to like reading them digitally, and now the print is coming back, which is great, a good thing. Right. But I think the issue has been post Endgame till now, Disney really hasn't given us anything. It's all been to the lower audience, like the not lower, younger, but to the younger audience, right? They are physically, they're shorter, and but they're catering everything to them in the past few years. So if we can get some of stuff that we'd love to see as well, I think we'd be a lot more satisfied with it. Also,
Right.
So I think because I think there is a key to that because Disney itself is a younger audience, but Marvel isn't. So when they merged, I think, they had to kind of do that. And I appreciate it because I want my kids to grow up reading comics. Sure. So I can't be reading Hello Darkness all the time, right? Like I have to be reading some stuff.
You got to get that Sonic. You got to get that Sonic.
That Sonic one or the Puppy Dog Bolt one.
Or It's Jeff, the shark.
Or It's Jeff. But so I think they're doing it kind of well in the comic world. Like let's bring that into the cinematic universe. Let's cater to both.
The only problem,
generations.
The only problem I got with that is Disney's involved. Disney has a problem with doing this stuff, right? They can still cater it to the younger generation, but they think the younger generation is 4. You know what I mean? Like they don't.
Yeah, it's very shallow.
Like it's shallow.
Yeah, because I remember watching or enjoying shows that were written much heavier.
Right. For young people, for young people.
And there was different there was different layers. Like you will watch a kid show back then and you would enjoy it as a kid then. But then as you get older, you watch it again, and you're like, "Ooh, I didn't see that dynamic." Because you're now mature enough to pick up on that more mature layer of story, that darker undertone of whatever happened, of loss or of whatever.
You know who I think did it best recently? It was probably Sony with Into the Spider-Verse.
Absolutely.
I think they merged both generations. Everyone at our generation was like, oh my gosh, it was so good.
All kinds of different animation styles.
But then you
and
also
everything.
get the middle school and younger that are like, this is legit. We love Spider-Man. I'm like, you don't even know Spider-Man. Like, what are you talking about?
They dug the Gwen stuff. They dug
So I
the
think
home
they
life
did it
stuff.
really well.
Yeah. All the epilepsy that you got leaving.
Yeah, that too.
The twitching.
All the
To your point, I remember being in the theater in 2008 watching Iron Man as an 8th grader. So like the first Iron Man, I will say, did speak to both generations. I think the younger people and also the older generation as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's
definitely
get back
had
to
some
that,
of those.
Disney.
Yeah, man, fix
Fix
it,
it.
bro.
Kind of like Transformers, that first Transformers movie.
Absolutely, I
that
agree.
too.
Shane, we're gonna start to work our way out of here.
Yeah,
because we've got to eat some tacos and a chopped cheese or two.
Yeah, that's true.
Ice cream
enjoying
scoops, if
myself.
it's
And
your
ice
birthday.
cream and hot tub type of thing.
Well, it's over already.
But Shane, what do you got for the people other than Severance? Sorry, go ahead.
I love you, Eva. I mean,
Love you, Eva.
You took everything away from me.
Sorry, go ahead.
Everything.
The world is ending.
The season finale of season 2 of Severance is on Apple TV Plus right now.
Never heard of it.
As soon as we're off the air,
What is this?
immediately turn this off, the YouTubes, and go straight to Apple TV Plus to watch Severance. It's the best show on TV.
Apple TV Plus.
Everyone will tell you that. What is it? What I
Is
said?
it,
I
is
said
it
right?
Apple TV Plus?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's
that.
Apple
I thought it
TV
was just Apple
Plus.
TV.
I don't know.
No, it's Apple TV
going.
Plus.
Yeah.
It's called I
Disney
think.
Plus.
All right.
Plus.
The police.
Go now. I mean, when we sign off, but go now. Watch Severance. If you haven't seen any of the episodes, see it now.
Marcus, what do you got?
Well, there's going to be a new signing. There's going to be a sign.
Go ahead.
Okay. So anyway, there's going to be a signing at Alternate Reality this Saturday.
Shout out to
a couple of we got some creators who are coming out. It's going to be from 12 to 2, and it's going to be promoting their new hardcover called Santos Sisters. It's a release from Fantagraphics. Really cool. It's for a mature audience, but it's a anthology style hardcover. Excellent artwork. It almost looks like the Archie style cartoon artwork.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
And it's focused on 2 sisters who find some magical
Sisters?
sisters.
Oh, sisters.
Sisters.
Not sisters.
Not sisters.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. They find some mystical
Thanks for clarifying.
properties, and
All right,
that
go
gives
ahead.
them, the powers and all that good stuff. So yeah. So check that out if you're not doing something.
Doing nothing.
Yeah.
If you're doing nothing.
Yeah. From 12 to 2. Alternate round.
Rob, what's going on?
What's going on? so that I could talk about Daredevil, I caught up on that, but because of that, I missed this week's episode of White Lotus. And if there are any White Lotus fans out there, I heard this episode specifically was one of the most well-written TV episodes within like modern time. So I've been hearing tons of stuff about it. Sam Rockwell comes on for a cameo, and there's apparently he has this monologue for the ages.
He does.
And so I'm excited to go and watch that. I might watch it tonight. But other
I'm
than
curious
that,
to hear what you think of it, because I saw it on Sunday when it premiered.
And you didn't like it?
It's not that I didn't like it. It just this season has me perplexed more than the first two.
Okay.
I
Are you
admit.
liking this season and less than the first two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that Mike White could have taken some chances, but other than that, the acting is great. The acting is great, but he could have taken chances. And I think it seems to be apprehensive about doing that.
Interesting.
And it's making it a little dull for me. But you check this new episode, the latest episode out. You tell me.
I'll
what
let you know.
think.
I'll let you know. We'll see.
Let me know.
Other than that, it's great being back. I love being
Yeah,
back. Who
thanks
knows
for
the next
hanging
time
out
I'll
with
be
us.
here?
Dude.
But hey,
Well,
love you guys.
next month,
Go love some people.
Yeah, nice.
He is one of the best. This young man over here, Rob.
Thanks, Uncle Shane.
Thanks. Thanks.
Anytime.
Thanks, buddy. So I'm gonna try to do the best Paul that I can do.
Oh yeah, how do they get at us in the Slooperverse?
Hey, Frank, how do they follow you?
Yeah, how do they follow?
Where
all
do
of
they
us
go?
in the-
They can follow us and get at us in the Slooperverse by following us on Into the West Comics on Instagram, Into the West Comics on YouTube, Sonny's Feed Finder. You could also follow us at _comics on X Twitter. We are on TikTok. And thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We really do appreciate it. A couple notes of some stuff going on locally. This weekend is the Cosmic Comics Jam. Our buddy James Stone is going to be over there doing like some workshop for aspiring artists, as well as some sketching and stuff for artists, doing some stuff over there this weekend at Cosmic Comics.
He's awesome.
Next weekend, I know Alternate Reality and Cosmic Comics are both participating in this. I don't know about the other stores, but at 6:08 next Tuesday, they're going to do a special pre-release of the new Batman Hush 2 sequel storyline that's coming out next Wednesday. That'll be dropping next Wednesday, but they're doing an early pickup. Most of the covers will be available to pick up at those shops. They'll be doing an event at 6:08 p.m. next Tuesday at Alternate Reality, as well as Cosmic Comics. And also, I was going to mention this Friday, Maximum is going to have their second Maximum Mixer. They're going to be doing raffles, special sales, and promotions from 7 to 9. It's an adult-only thing, 21 and
Fort
older.
Apache location.
Fort Apache and
Fort Apache.
Tropicana over there. Go hang out. It's hosted by Jet. Go hang out. There's going to be fun stuff, sales, promotions, raffles, dancing. I'll be there dancing and singing.
What
In
day
your
is that?
Spider-Man onesie?
This Friday in the onesie.
Nice.
Tomorrow.
Oh, Friday.
Tomorrow night. And then next week, I was going to mention next Wednesday, Gorilla Todd is going to have a sale because it's his birthday. He's going to have a sale at his shop. The store's like 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old. Next Wednesday, he's going to be having a sale going on at his store over
Which
there
shop
off of
is that? Is
Cheyenne. It's on Cheyenne and Rainbow. Yeah. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us. Happy birthday, Sonny.
Nope.
Paul, get a haircut. We will talk to you next week. Have a great night. We're going to have some tacos and some chopped
Did you see
cheese,
that?
baby.
I caught the kiss that you blew.
Oh, you got. I love you,
Did
Eva.
you say slipperverse?
The sleeper verse.
You said sleeper. I heard slipper.
Yep. Have a good night, everybody. We love you. We'll talk to you soon.